Hi, my name's Kathy. Welcome to my channel. This is about living the retired life right here in Arizona. Beautiful, sunny, all things to do, tons of things, great weather. I'm going to show you around the place we live. It's called PebbleCreek. I think you're going to like it. Hopefully you'll like the channel and subscribe and join me again. Welcome. All right, PebbleCreek has two separate sides. One side's called Tuscany Falls. One side's called Eagle's Nest. This is the Tuscany Falls side. It's got this beach entry pool, a bunch of shade. There's a hot tub over there. Lots of seating, more shade. This gets, I don't know, maybe 4 feet deep, 3 feet probably. And then over there, you see the little coverage thingy. There's a kind of a kiddie pool over there behind the gate. And that's also what they call Ed's Dogs. It's like a snack shack for golfers. Now this is kind of a resistance area. This stuff has water flowing against it. It's not very strong, but a lot of people do walking, especially if you get like any kind of physical therapy or anything, a lot of people will do it. And then they have the lap pool. When we go outdoors for Hydro Challenge, they'll have it out here, which is nice. But you'll see people all the time doing like legit laps, and there's even a group that come in with their big old giant swimming clock, and they have that. There's an indoor pool as well. This is during the winter, really nice because it's heated and it's warm in here. It's a little bit, not smaller, but same deal. Some people will go in here all year round because they just want to be away from the crowds, because this gets really crowded, especially in the spring. All right, there's several tennis courts. Most of them are lighted, so you can play until whatever the curfew is. There's I guess those are considered like bench seating if you had tournaments. You have a little area there. It's kind of nice. This is just right outside. See all the golf carts parked there? Right outside the fitness center. All right, now this is the Tuscany Fitness Center. This is the side that has like gym equipment and weights, and it has free weights, and it has all kinds of stuff, and all the machines, like all the kind of things you would want. And then right across the hall, they have the cardio room. And it's like basically ellipticals and treadmills and a bunch of bikes and rowing machines, things like that. So they have this whole thingamajig. They also have a reservation way to do like a spa, like a sauna or a massage or things like that. They have a whole little area down here. But I think it costs extra, and it's, you got to make an appointment. And then of course, men's and women's locker rooms. And they do have a whole nother facility. They call it like a dance studio, I guess, but it's more like the yoga and all that kind of stuff. All right, this is the main building for Tuscany Falls. It's got some offices like the ALC, that's architectural and landscaping, like if you need a permit to do something, or if you have to get your paint colors that are allowed by the HOA. They also have an activities desk, so sometimes you can buy tickets for events that they're having. There's a whole little thing about all kinds of stuff going on, different clubs, stuff like that. Here's a little area here, which is super nice. Like you can see here, in the winter, they will have that fireplace on. There's let's go this way. It's like a little coffee shop, I guess. That's popular right now because it's morning. Little free lending library. The quiet space. You can come in here, do puzzles, borrow books, take stuff, use a computer, that kind of thing. It's kind of nice. The back side of the fireplace is good. Like I said, a little cafe. They have a billiards room. They have a bunch of little meeting rooms. These are all, free to play. This is also the an outdoor patio. There's a kind of a banquet space over here to the right that people rent it for someone's big birthday or something like that. But like in there, you can do that. But then this is part of the main part of the golf course. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 full golf courses here. They have 3 on this side, on the Tuscany side, and they have 1 on the other side. Right now, this just looks like it's something called, it's like a putters group. They meet, I think, once a week. And they basically set up the putting green as a like an 18-hole course. And your team putts and plays, and I think it's for maybe like a couple $dollars or something like that. But you can see some pretty nice little spots there. All right, this area, they have like a little snack shack for the golfers, or anybody, I guess. But then they set up this, it's, I think, driving range, but it's also one of the holes. A little area outdoor, because this is the restaurant / bar. Just reopened like last year. Completely redone, which is great. So they have this whole side here. This whole bar opens up, one of these windows open. And you can sit at the bar here, and then it's bar inside. They've got this whole outdoor space here. You can see the heaters all lined up. We don't need them right now, which is nice. But then they have a whole, it's not open yet. I don't think it opens till like 11 or something. But they have a whole thing here where you can, you can't see it because of my terrible, but it's nice. They've done a good job with it. And then there's, again, some beautiful views just while you sit here in the mountains. There's a good sunset usually off on this side if you're hanging out over here. All right, they also have a pretty big theater. Mostly it's like, you can see like tribute bands or shows, but they also have a group, a PebbleCreek Singers, or Showtime they call it. They put on their own performances. They're pretty good. It's a pretty big theater. It's got good electronics and all that kind of stuff. Bunch of meeting rooms. You can sign up and have them. People play cards. They'll have groups like bridge or canasta or mahjong or whatever. I think there's even Friends of Bill W. and stuff like that meet here. Pretty full serve. There's also at the other end a pretty big ballroom, I guess you would call it. It's not gold and gilded. It's more Tuscany, but it, again, you can rent out the space. There's a realtor in here who has like parties in there, and he, you know, gets a band, and they have a cash bar that they can set up. And I think even, well, that's like the other room I was talking about. I think even the community outside the community, they rent it for like quinceañeras or even weddings, things like that. It can be pretty well set up. So there's the bar. You can have the full thing. They do like a little cocktail out here, and then you can have the whole event in here. It's pretty decent size. But again, it's a rentable or usable space. And then, of course, there's pickleball. This is huge. This is like one of the biggest clubs in all of PebbleCreek. They also host local tournaments, club tournaments, national tournaments. They've added several other courts on the other side of the complex that creates the opportunity to host big tournaments. As you can see, it's very well attended, very popular. People love it. A lot of different groups from different skill levels. But you can see it's a lot of courts and a lot of activity. I don't know if you can see it, but there's oranges growing on those trees. I don't know if I would eat them, but it is beautifully landscaped. They do a pretty good job. Obviously, our HOA pays for it, but, you know, that's how it works. Another thing they have over here is a dog park. They have it separated, so they keep large dogs away from the small dogs. But it's kind of a nice thing to have. I think it's real grass, which you don't get a lot of that here. All right, this is the entrance into the other side. This is Eagle's Nest. This is one of the holes on the golf course over here. kind of nice. There's more water on this side than there is on any of the other sides. Any of the other courses, there are very much desertscape over there. But this is kind of nice. And then you'll see there's just housing. There's a lot of homes in here, several thousand. It started building in late 90s, like 97, something like that. And then they're still finishing up now. They've got, I don't know, like a handful of houses still left. So right now we're coming up on the other clubhouse, the Eagle's Nest Clubhouse. They have on the left, just the first building there is the activities center, which is, I guess, again, the woodworking, arts and crafts type stuff, like real good though, like not just like kids arts and crafts, like real painting and real quality things that they do. And then they have some more tennis courts over here. There's also a little tennis building, which is nice. You can use it. We actually play poker there. I play on Thursday nights, but I think they have several different groups that play. I'm going to hit a speed bump here, sorry. I'm also going to show you bocce. They have a huge bocce thing going on here. I'm going to park illegally just to get over there and show you. They have clubs or leagues is a better word. They meet, I think it's several mornings and several afternoon ones, and I think you can sign up for whichever one you want. But it's, as you can see, quite popular. And they keep score, and they have like results and championships and all that kind of stuff.
Let me know what happened. Otherwise, if you don't get anything today, I guess we have to reschedule, which is going to be 2 weeks out.
You see, they have like all this stuff. Everybody playing.
Assuming we can find them.
People have matching shirts. I guess it's like bowling. And then, like I said, there's that little tennis complex. There's bathrooms in there, which is nice. There's a little sink. And then you've got the other clubhouse. So over here, you've got a pool as well. This pool has almost no shade, so I particularly don't care for it. But they're going to have the hydro challenge outdoors here because the schedule, they don't like blocking up the pool. But you can see it's nice. I mean, it's well, it's got a little bit of shade, and the fountain is nice. And then that's the golf course right behind it there. And then that's the fitness center and the clubhouse and stuff right there. All right, so this is Eagle's Nest. This one was built first. You can see they have a lot of things that they'll have, like bus trips to the baseball, they have pub quiz, Canada party, there's an Easter celebration. There's a lot of stuff going on. People taking care of pets. There are pet walkers and pet sitters. There's a lot of clubs, whole different bunch of things. RV club, ukulele club. I didn't know they had that. This side was built first, so it's been updated a little bit, but it's definitely smaller because they didn't anticipate as many as houses. But again, another nice little library area. It's all free. You just drop stuff off. You pick stuff up. You do puzzles. Supposedly a quiet space. Another activities office on this side, so you can do like club stuff, membership stuff, any of those things. Another nice little fireplace. Down here again, they have some more meeting rooms. You can, mostly on the other side actually, but this is where the gym is, access to the pool. There's a pro shop. So this one's all in one. It's all in one building, so they have the weights and everything all in the same place. So it's a little more compact, but it's probably used less, which makes it, depending on who you are, might be kind of nice. There's like a little I'm going to have breakfast here. There's a little restaurant over there, little bar. I'll just show you real quick the other space down here. We have rooms. You can reserve if you have a registered club. Like this one, for example, has genealogy, bridge, some kind of garden club, golf committee, what does that say? Ukulele, whatever. But those, they all can reserve the room. I don't know if it costs money, but because I'm not in any of those clubs. Then they have, this is probably locked, but they have another big ballroom here. This is where they have bingo. It's not as big as the Tuscany one, but it's pretty big. We get a couple hundred people. Oh, there you go. I think they have church services in here. They can do a lot of different things. But I know it's bingo is every third and fourth Tuesday. And then the restaurant, I'm going to walk through the wrong way. Not that it's a big deal, but the breakfast here is my favorite meal in this entire place. I've been doing it since we moved here. Great views of the golf course. And the bar here is nice. It's just got a smaller space for seating. That's the problem. Like the new Tuscany one you saw has all that wraparound bar. It's so much nicer because like here, like 3, 6, 7 seats. So it's pretty easy to come over here and not be able to sit. But here's where it really matters right here. All this outdoor seating right on the golf course. That's the 18th hole, I think, over there. Got the fountain. They don't have it turned on right now, but when they do, it's pretty spectacular. It's a putting green, driving range over there next to one of the first holes, and then just some really lovely Arizona living. You can't beat it. It's probably like 70-something degrees here in March at 9:30 in the morning. So there you go. That's the majority of Pebble Creek. Still a lot of houses available. You get a lot of renters. People come for a snowbird type thing. So we love it here.